As we go about our lives, we operate in two circles. The first is our circle of concern. These are things that we care about, or may even affect us, but over which we have little or no control. The second is our circle of influence. These are things which we can control or influence. When people are reactive, they focus on the outer circle. They spend time and energy on things that they really can do nothing about. As a result, their circle of influence shrinks. When people are proactive, they focus on their inner circle of influence, where their efforts will make a positive difference in relationships and results. As a result, their circle of influence grows. Listen as Stephen shares an experience where one man increased his effectiveness by focusing on his inner circle of influence.
This principle worked powerfully for one executive. His boss was creative, talented, capable, and brilliant, and everyone knew it. But he had a very dictatorial style of management.
Now, so you take this, put it in my office.
But with Insight Plus, we plan to add 8 new features and expect...
No. Adding, no. Reducing. Take a seat.
The net effect was that he alienated almost the entire executive team surrounding him.
It's vital that we push a simpler device.
But one of the executives was proactive. He took the initiative, he anticipated, he empathized. This man focused on his own circle of influence.
He reversed my strategy right in front of my team.
He did the same on Claire's meeting last Friday.
That's it.
He read the situation. He was not blind to the president's weaknesses, but instead of criticizing them, he would compensate for them. He read with empathy the president's underlying concern.
Simplify for success.
Where the president was weak in his style, he tried to buffer his own people and make such weaknesses irrelevant. And he'd worked with the president's strengths, his vision, talent, creativity. He anticipated the president's need.
Guys, I really need those reports for the meeting at 3 o'clock.
So when he presented information, he also gave his analysis and his recommendations based on that analysis.
So my idea was...
Little by little, his circle of influence continued to expand to the extent that eventually no one made any significant moves in the organization without that man's involvement and approval, including the president. The president did not feel threatened because this man's strength complemented his strength and compensated for his weaknesses. So he had the strength of two people, a complementary team.
For example, I did discover that,
This man's success was not dependent on his circumstances. It was his chosen response to those circumstances, his focus on his circle of influence, that made all of the difference.